Welcome back to San-Ryu School. So, as you saw today in our short video, how, if someone's coming at you with that overhand thrust, when he comes in with that overhand thrust, number one, he's grabbing onto me. I'm going to go with it. You don't fight. I said so many times, you don't try to fight it. Okay? You move into that angle. Keep your hands up. When he comes up in, I'm going to shield. As I'm shielding, I'm striking right underneath his throat. That's all I'm doing. That strike. The kick, moving him open. When I flow through his body, I take control of the hand and flow through. Not grabbing, just flowing the arm underneath. When I get up underneath him here and here, my hand catches his elbow. And it's a simple push and he feels the pain. The other part of this movement is I can capture his leg, whether it's an inner reaping or an outer. I can get up deeper up onto him and throw him if I want to. The whole thing is, we're going to come on this side now. When you see that thrust coming down at the person, here, I'm just shielding. Just a simple shield, whether it's a double shield or a single, but the one is coming right into his throat. Here, I'm moving in closer to him. All I'm doing is turning my body. Turning, simple turning. Kick his leg up out of the way, move him through and around me. Ideally, I want to be able to, as I'm coming through, capture his elbow right inside of the joint on my arm. I want to ideally be in here. So as I'm flowing through, comes down, through. If this is where I land up, pushing him in, it's still fine. I would really like to capture through the elbow itself. Why make a movement complex? Because I want all of you, my students out there, to be able to graduate the technique as time goes by. The simple flow here, the simple flow through works fine. All I'm doing is pushing against his body, his elbow, and see the angle of his arm. The elbow is here, I have it here. If I'm behind him here, like the way I want to be, I lift this leg up slightly. He can't go forward. There's no place to go. If you don't capture the leg, there is a chance that he can go forward. Okay? I can step in front of him just as easily and stop him from going forward as well. The movement may seem complex, but the point of it is to get you home safe, to give you a out in a situation. The whole thing is to get away from when he comes over with that blade, he pulls me up in, shield, strike him, strike him. When you hit somebody in the throat and the side of the neck, you could take your own hand and hit the side of your neck. This is painful. That smack hurts. This is just a guide. I'm here in a shield. Smack him, punch him to his throat. Move his leg up out of the way so I can get through to where I want to be. Simply up into his joint here, capture it, push it down like I said before. If you feel he's going forward, just simply turn your body and angle. That's all it is. There's a lot of pain. Feel pain in the elbow?
Yes.
Yes. A gentleman asked me, and I'm just going to touch on this very quickly, the last technique I put up, that it wasn't very feasible of somebody's just going to wrist grab you, boom, step up, and we're going to just scream, put this in your pocket. The other side, we do it just like we did the other technique. I was trying to explain a technique. I didn't go into a full story. I was working in a club, and I had a file, paperwork, whatever in front of me, and I was holding it in my hand, no different than a book. And the person came up on me and grabbed my hands. Okay? I had something in my hands. What I did when I had that technique and I showed the technique, he had my hands, I was holding up onto my book at the time, and when I pulled away and when I did the technique, he pulled the blade and we went into this whole movement and et cetera, et cetera. If this doesn't answer your question about why I did that technique, sir, please hit me back up again. I forgot your name. Please, I apologize for that. I will send you a message later on today after I put the video up. But techniques, don't always look very clear. He posed it that, or maybe the person is not going to, nobody's going to go into that realm. It doesn't seem feasible. You're being attacked. Nothing is feasible about being attacked on the street. So I just wanted to touch on that lightly. Again, I hope you enjoyed the technique. Please like, share, subscribe. Let's just get the word out. There's so much more to come. Thank you for hitting me up. Thank you for believing me. I believe in you. And each and every day, like I said, believe in yourself a little bit more because you can create magic. On behalf of San-Ryu and myself, don't be late for class. Us!